we go.
Hey, House. Took you long enough. Do you want me to, salute you, or...?
No need for that. You know why I'm here.
Right. So you got the last reports, then?
I did, but I still don't think you need to see them. But I did.
Oh, come on, look. I know you're sticking your neck out for me on this. But you know why I'm doing this. It's for a good reason.
Right. And info on a 2-decade-old Misfit op was reason enough?
House, it doesn't matter how long ago it was. You've read some of the same stuff I have about what happened to them. Ever since that leak came out, you knew damn well I'd want to investigate it. I think you're afraid of what I might find.
I just don't understand what's so special about a platoon from your company a quarter century your senior. When did you get so interested in the past?
Ever since you signed me on! The war screwed everyone up. You, me, the rest of Misfit. We all had first-class seats to what happens when ONI hides their crap in the past. You even hid stuff from us back on IO6.
Oh, come on. I did what I had to.
Bullshit! Look, what I'm trying to say is, we both know what ONI's capable of. So when I saw a report, not just about any company, but my company, with a set of after actions that started normal, that ended with more redactions than any other ODST team at the time, kind of like how we operated with you, I saw a connection. I know I never knew them, but they were our people. It's my responsibility to find out what happened to them that Section 3 wanted to cover up so bad.
Fine. I read it over a little. This is everything.
Thank you. I really do mean it. So last report I saw, Misfit-3 were just about to make their decision with Agent Smith. Upon peacefully surrendering to Aiden Stone, Misfit-3 was subsequently taken into the brig and amnesticized. No further action was taken until return to UNSC space, in which the platoon members were debriefed individually and told that they had suffered traumatic injuries during fighting on Sumer, which caused memory loss. Afterwards, all members of Misfit-3 were granted 6 months of block leave. End of report. Wait, it says they kept going?
Yes. To summarize it, once that leave ended, they realized they had a new toy to use for Black Ops. Any time a problem that came up was too complicated for normal Arma teams, they'd send them in. And when they were done, they wiped their minds and sent them out again.
Oh. How long did they do this?
The platoon was disbanded in 2550. I think I actually had an op where they were under my command once.
What? How did you know? What were they like? All those years being run into the ground.
To be honest, I never really thought on it much. Until I read through the report earlier, they were quiet, distant, not really there. I figured they'd still seen their share, and that was that. But I never worked with a misfit until before that time. When I was going through the files before I brought them to you, it all kind of clicked.
This People need to know about this. This is right up there with what Halsey did to those kids. Wait.
Lieutenant Cinderwind, you do not need to act on this. It's not a good idea.
No, it's okay. I'll make sure whatever I do doesn't lead back to you. And if I do get found out, I'll take full responsibility for it. You've helped me so much with this. I wouldn't...
That's not why it's a bad idea. Hang on. I have something else to show you.
Right. Well, with all the formalities out of the way, let's set the record. You said you were part of an ODST team on Sumer?
That's right. They called us, Misfit-3, I think.
Tell me about your time there. What was it like fighting the insurrection?
It was weird. I remember we helped people, but a lot of them were really angry at us, too. I think they used car bombs a lot. There was this, radio guy, Weathers. Damn Weathers.
Sir?
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Your time on Sumer. You fought insurrectionists?
I, don't know what you're talking about. What insurrection?
Let's move on then. Do you remember the Covenant arriving?
Wait, yeah, I think I do. I'm so sorry, but this is the most I've had my wits about me in a long time, so pardon me. It's been a while.
That's okay. Take your time.
I think we actually dealt with first contact with them. It was pretty rough. A lot of people died. All I can really think of past that was this factory and the dead Spartan.
Hold on. Dead Spartan? The records don't even show any Spartans as there's MIA.
Look, I know what I saw, okay? Cal took an energy sword straight to the chest, trying to save Dannings, alright? He saved him.
Okay then. I believe you. Let's talk about something else. What did you mean by that factory?
Well, there was this place that ONI wanted us to help defend when the Covenant showed up. They had us do something with it before the invasion, but I don't know what.
What did this factory do?
That's the thing. They didn't tell us, but it was really weird. ONI ran the whole place, but we're using the local people for something. Some really big secret our handler wanted to make sure the public didn't find out. Didn't take much convincing to tell us so when we held him up.
Wait, you held up your ONI handler?
Yeah, Bastard was keeping secrets from us, so he got us into this little bunker, and then we stuck him up. We made this kind of deal, and... well,
Shit! We gotta go! Now!
So, Oni sent out a hit squad to try and cover this up? Still?
That's the thing. I checked the records for when this interview happened. Section 3 didn't have any teams on that day. And I know, because I assigned teams like that before. And I knew what to look for, and it wasn't there.
So what is it then?
I think I know. But I have to show you. Do you remember the raid on High Command?
Yeah, why?
Afterwards, we were able to recover some data from the servers, including these photos.
And the man shown here is...
I think it's Misfit-3's handler, codenamed John Smith. I think he's working for them, and that he's still out there. We never apprehended the person in this photo.
How can you be sure?
To be honest with you, Lieutenant, I can't. I never really worked with him directly, but I read reports about some of his work throughout the war. Once it ended, he basically disappeared. But since the work he did for Section 3 was so invaluable, no one looked into it. But what I'm getting at, if the picture isn't clear enough, if he isn't working with the terrorists and he's trying to keep quiet about it, and he's already capable of doing worse things imaginable to people, if you leak this, he will come after you. He will come after you and everyone else he finds out who tried to bring him back into ONI's view. Are you sure you still want to do this?
Yes, I am. If this man is to blame for what happened to Misfit-3, then that bastard needs to be brought to justice. I never served with them, but they worked under this company, and they deserve closure.
I thought you might say that. So, I've already gotten the files ready to send to about 10 different media outlets. All you need to do is hit the button.
Wow, I didn't expect you to risk yourself like that.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's technically sending to the break room's fridge.
That just leaves one more question for me. If one of us survived long enough to do an interview, there has to be more of them around, right? Where's the rest of Misfit-3?